Hi, welcome back to the Sweet and Savory Cuisine. In today's video, we'll be making 3 types of dishes. First, going to make a carrot rice, a beetroot rice, and then we're going to be making a fish fry. Now, without further ado, let's get started. You're going to start off by cooking your rice beforehand, so you can clean your rice. So once the rice is cleaned, you're going to set it to the side for a good second. And you're going to bring a pot of boiling water and add in your bay leaves, your cardamom pods, and your cloves. And you're going to add in your rice, and you're going to cook this for about 15 to 20 minutes. This is also a good time to salt your rice as well. This is how your rice should look like once it's cooked. Once it's cooked, you can drain it out. So we're going to first make our beetroot rice, and for the beetroot rice, you're going to start off by grating your beets. And here are the final ingredients for this dish. You're going to start off by adding some ghee into your pot, and you let that heat up. Once it's heated up, you're going to add in your black fennel seeds and your onions, and you're going to mix that up. You're going to make sure these fry for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now you're going to add in your curry leaves and your garlic. And you're going to cook this for another 2 minutes. So what we're going to add next is our red chilies and our grated beetroot, and we're going to cook this until our beetroot reduces. So once you have mixed in your beetroot with everything else, you're going to close the pot for about 5 to 8 minutes, and you'll see that the beetroot has shrinked a little bit in size, so you can just mix that up. So if you're using the exact measurements we're using, just make sure you split the rice into 2. So once you've mixed all that up, you should close the pot one more time for about 3 to 5 minutes on a low flame so that the rice doesn't stick to the pot, and this is how it should look like. It's such a beautiful bright red. I recommend this recipe to literally anyone that loves beetroot. I love beetroot, and the rice is also really colorful, so that makes the rice way more fun to eat. So this is our beetroot rice. This is the final results. So now we're gonna move on to our carrot rice, and here are the ingredients for that. For the carrot rice, you start off in a pan. You're gonna add in some oil and some cumin. And once your cumin is mixed into the oil, we're gonna add in our curry leaves. Next, we're gonna be adding some of our lentils, and you're gonna give that a quick stir, and you're gonna make sure they're a little bit golden brown. So just mix for a good minute. Now we're going to add in our red chilies. And we're going to add in our red onions, and we're going to mix this for about 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, we're going to add in our grated carrots and give that a mix. We're also going to be adding some lentils that have been soaking in some water. And now we're going to season it with some salt and some turmeric. And the turmeric will also help with the color of the rice. Now we're going to close the pan for about 3 minutes with a lid to make sure the carrots are fully cooked. And once it has been 3 minutes, you just want to keep on mixing. And then you're going to add in your green onions and mix that up as well. Now we're going to add in our rice, and we're going to give that a quick mix. You just want to mix this for about a minute or two until you can tell that everything is yellow. So you're going to make sure the rice is fully incorporated with the carrots and everything. Now we'll be adding some of our coconut milk and a little bit of water as well. And we're just going to cook this for another 5 minutes with the lid on top. After the 5 minutes, the rice should look like this. You're going to give it a final stir, and our carrot rice is good to go. It's done. So here it is one last time in the sunlight. Look at that gorgeous yellow color. I love the color. And now we're going to make our final dish, which will be the fish fry. So here are the ingredients for that. So what you're going to do first is we're going to marinate our fish with some chili powder, turmeric, and some salt. It's a very basic marination. So you let that fish sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. And while that's sitting, we're going to get a pan and some oil heated up. And once the oil is heated up, you're going to add in your white onions. And we're going to let the onions cook until they're soft and tender. And they're a little bit golden brown as well. Once your onions are a little bit roasted, we're going to add in our fennel seeds and our fenugreek seeds and give that a stir. Now we're going to add in our garlic and our ginger and give that another stir. And now we're going to add in our marinated fish, and we're going to mix this slowly and lightly so the fish doesn't break. So you're going to close the pot for about 2 to 3 minutes with a lid, and this is how it should look like afterwards. Now we're going to add in our other ingredients, such as our green chilies. We're also going to add some diced tomatoes, and we're also going to add some minced green onions, and finally some grated mango. And you're just going to give this a quick mix. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, comment down any suggestions for future videos and all of that. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!